When was the last time you looked at your station's Contact Us page from a listener's point of view? If that experience is frustrating or confusing, you might be turning people away without even realizing it. Let's fix that. Hi, it's Jim. Welcome to Better Radio Websites, the podcast that wants to help you get more visitors and the most revenue from your radio station website. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe wherever you get this podcast. Leave us a comment because all of the comments and all of the likes, the subscribes, and that sort of thing, it helps the algorithm move this content to in front of people that really, really need it. Radio professionals just like you. And hey, share this podcast out with your radio colleagues so that we can help them move the needle on their station website as well. Well, this week we're talking about the Contact Us page. It's one of the most simplest pages on the website. Pretty much every website on the planet has one, and that makes it one of the most important because whether it's a prize winner trying to claim their prize, a local business wanting to advertise, or maybe even a listener trying to let you know that your stream is down, your Contact Us page is where they're going to go for this information so they can easily reach out to you. And so this week we wanted to kind of give you some great things that you can put on this Contact Us page to make it a whole lot easier and give you a lot of should-dos and some catches a little bit later on. So the job of the Contact Us page is very, very simple. Connecting the right person with the right information as quickly as possible. And here's some things to include on your Contact Us page. Of course, your general Contact Us information, like the station's phone number, email, and street address. Now, if you're not staffed full-time, a lot of stations are not, please let people know when they can expect someone to answer their either form or maybe the phone number is only active at certain parts of the day, and other parts of the day you can expect to get a voicemail or that sort of thing. Or maybe your street address, maybe there's nobody really there. Maybe it's just a post office box, and let them know that, look, we don't have a physical address. We're an internet station or something like that. So put all of that information on that page because it's upfront. It lets people know that, okay, this is an internet station and I'm not going to be able to go there. They're going to email me the prize information, or they're going to mail the prize information to me or something like that. All right. So your staff contacts is a good thing to put on there, like a basic directory for your departments, like sales, programming, promotions. Not everybody that works at the radio station, if you're in a large building, but maybe just the sales manager, the program director, the promotions manager, the news director. All that helps them direct their inquiry to the right person more efficiently. And a simple Contact Us form. Offer a clean contact form with very few fields: name, email, subject, and message. That's really all you need on this page. You don't want to put on there, who's your favorite DJ and what station do you listen to most often, or when do you plan to advertise or something like that. Make every form actually that you put on your website as simple as possible, because studies have shown that the larger the form, the more fields that you have on it, the less likely somebody is to fill it out. And then your prize pickup information. If you do run contests, clearly explain when and how winners can claim prizes. Now, we alluded to this a little bit before in the general Contact Us information, but include the pickup hours. And if IDs are going to be required, which more than likely they should be, right? But all that stuff, put that on there as well. Now, you can have this on a general contest rules page as well, but for your Contact Us page, clearly explain when they can, between certain hours, because maybe your receptionist doesn't have access to the prize closet except after the operations or the marketing director gets there, and then she's only there from noon until 4, or that sort of thing. And then social media links. The more I think about people and how the way the psychology of everybody is changing nowadays, some listeners may prefer messaging you on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or something like that, rather than picking up the phone and actually calling somebody and talking to somebody live. All right, so if you include this information on your Contact Us page, it gives them that information that allows them to do that. And then, of course, map and directions to your studio. If you do have a live studio, embed a map to Google Maps That makes it very, very easy for someone to just click directions and get directions to your studio. All right. It's very, very frustrating when I go to some websites like a restaurant or something like that, and all they have is their address on there. They don't have a map or anything like that. So I have to copy the address and then paste it into Google Maps. That extra step provides a little bit of frustration. And a psychology has told us about the psychology of web design is that just very little bitty things like that cause just a little bit of frustration with your visitors. And any kind of little bit of frustration, it just sets off something in their mind to where, all right, it wasn't as immediate as I'm used to, and so there's a little bit of frustration there, and it kind of degrades the level of engagement that they have with your business. Doesn't matter what business it is, but if you have to go through that any kind of extra step, then it's a little bit of rub, and they feel kind of uneasy. It is a very, very deep subject, the psychology of website design. So let's talk about some things to avoid on your Contact Us page. Some missteps can include forms that don't work. So be sure to test yours regularly to make sure the messages are actually being delivered. I have seen some radio stations where their Contact Us page went to a sales manager who left a year ago, and they didn't forward that address internally. And so the Contact Us page was just racking up all of these inquiries that nobody was getting. All right. So be sure that your information is always up to date. There's no outdated information on there. As I said, the staff changes. Be sure that those phone numbers and emails are current. Generic messaging. Try to avoid things like, reach out anytime, and then don't have an actual a method to reach out anytime. All right, like your phone number or social media messaging and stuff like that. And then not sending confirmation. Give some sort of a confirmation when somebody submits that form, rather than just the generic "thanks for submitting this form." Actually say, give a success message. Hey, thank you so much for reaching out to us. We appreciate every time that somebody reaches out and fills out this form. We're going to send this to the right person, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you don't hear from us within like 24 hours, there might be a bug in our system. Please reach out to us at this phone number or email this person at this email address. Either way, let them know that their message was received. The main thing about your Contact Us page is to make it very, very easy. You're getting that right information to the right person as quickly as possible. Do not overcomplicate this page with a very long form or just all kinds of other information on there. When somebody hits your Contact Us page, they want to do one thing. They don't want to learn about your radio station. They want to contact you. All right. So that's the main goal of this page. So everything on this page should lead to that goal. All right. So whether it's a listener trying to report a dead link or your stream down, or maybe even ask about an upcoming event, they don't need to dig through 5 pages or go scrolling down on this very long page or guessing what email address to use or anything like that. It should be your digital receptionist, I like to call the Contact Us page. So make it very friendly, very helpful, very easy to use on desktop and on mobile. All right, you don't need all those bells and whistles. Just make it clear, current, and very, very easy to use. A solid contact page builds trust, helps your team stay organized, and it keeps your audience engaged, especially when something goes wrong. And if they need help fast, or you might need help from them letting you know that the stream is down, that could be very, very helpful to you as a radio station. So try to take 5 minutes this week, visit your Contact Us page, and don't look at it through the lens of a content person or a manager. Look at it with fresh listener eyes. Let's say, all right, the stream is down, how do I contact the radio station? And then go through the whole step on there. And then does that right person get that information? Or, hey, I want to advertise. Let me go through the whole step of this, create some fake information, and actually see if the person reaches out to you on that. I think that would be a great kind of, what do they call that when the secret shopper? So be a secret shopper on your own website and see if the right person reaches out to you. Maybe you want to see how quickly they reach out to you. All right. So if you're a manager, I think that's a great way to judge the efficiency of your website. Be your own secret shopper. All right. A few quick tweaks on this Contact Us page could make a huge difference. All right. So hopefully this information has helped you. If it has, again, please like, subscribe, leave us a comment. Let us know how we're doing and let us know what kind of content that you want to see in future episodes. We so much appreciate that. And hey, if you know somebody who needs help with their radio station website, that's why it's our main goal, is helping people with their radio station website. Just reach out to us at skyrocketradio.com. And our Contact Us page is current. All right. We look forward to seeing you there. Have an awesome week online making your radio station website better. We'll see you next time.
Looking to maximize your radio station's digital presence? Skyrocket Radio delivers custom websites and mobile apps built exclusively for radio stations by radio professionals. Our websites engage listeners and drive revenue, while the integrated apps keep your audience connected wherever they are. It's a complete digital solution designed to boost your station's reach and ad sales. To take your station's online experience to the next level, visit skyrocketradio.com.